All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour. The warring sides in the Gaza Strip and also the third-party mediators have sounded notes of caution on progress towards another military pause in Gaza. The developments have come just hours after the American President Joe Biden expressed that he hoped that a ceasefire could be reached by as early as Monday. In an interview to NBC, an American media network, Biden said that the state of Israel had agreed to halt its offensive in the Gaza Strip for the Muslim holy month of Ramadan that begins on the 10th of March. But officials from Israel, Hamas and Qatar have suggested that differences continue to remain as negotiators are working to secure an agreement. Media reports have said that Israel is surprised that Biden specified a date and that he had used the word ceasefire when no such thing has been negotiated. The top Hamas officials have also told media organizations that the group was simply unaware of any ceasefire or a military pause agreement that could be brokered by next Monday. Qatar, which along with the US is a key mediator in the negotiations, has also sounded caution, hinting at a different timeline altogether that was suggested by Biden. A spokesperson for the Qatari Foreign Ministry has said that they do not have an agreement on hand at all. Meanwhile, the United Nations has said that at least about 576,000 Palestinians in the Gaza Strip, which is almost about a quarter of the entire population, are just one step away from starvation. A senior United Nations aid official has warned that widespread famine could be almost inevitable without adequate action by the agencies. And from across the border, Jordan's King Abdullah joined his Air Force in dropping aid into the devastated Gaza Strip. King Abdullah announced that humanitarian aid to Gaza must be doubled to prevent a deterioration in the hunger crisis that is affecting the 2 million Palestinians who have now been blockaded for almost about 5 months. And what is interesting is that some of the aid actually was dropped into the sea alongside the coast of the Gaza Strip, and people had to take their boats and row into the sea to collect what they believed was aid that had been dropped into the water. 4 C-130 aircraft, one belonging to the French armed forces, were used in carrying out these airdrops of food which went into the water. Now, Jordan is urging its Western allies to lobby harder with the state of Israel to increase aid that is allowed into the Gaza Strip for the Palestinians who at this moment are starving. Now, the flow of aid entering into the Gaza Strip from Egypt has declined dramatically in the past few weeks. And Israel has maintained that it is not the one that is blocking aid. Instead, it has blamed the United Nations and the Palestinian side for any delays, although the blockade, remember, has been imposed by the state of Israel, preventing all forms of humanitarian aid from entering into Gaza.